is going on? All right, gang, episode 9. I'm busy. Woo! That phrase, man. If you haven't heard that and you haven't used that, you must be living under a rock. And I feel a strong conviction in my heart to get on that. Here's why. We live in a day and age now where it is easier than ever to distract yourself. I can tell you, kids, responsibilities, notifications, Instagram, Facebook. I can't keep track of all of them. I know you're thinking, how old is this guy? I'm 27, but my God, like there's so many different things that demand your attention. I honestly am surprised when I walk into a gym and I see someone without their headphones. I'm like, oh my God, they're not on their phones. They're reading books. They're what? It almost I'm almost at a state of disbelief. Now, cell phones are useful, of course. They're great tools, a great form of communication, great form of articulation, great form of just mainstream library, right? Unfortunately, it's also a great distraction. It can distract. It could just be an entertainment, and that is the question I wish to pose to you. Is your entertainment budget greater than your self improvement, self investment, self education budget? Why do I say that? Because they're two different things. There's a difference between reading 3 Harry Potter books, and there's a difference between reading 3 historic books or philosophical books, self development books. Why do I get on this rant? Well, it's because the two indicators of success or financial independence. If that's what you want. At least I think it's a worthy goal to strive for. I think because you become a better human being and you become more efficient, so it's a worthy endeavor. But in any event, for one, you become more of your social qualms, you become more of a disciplined and responsible person. And the more disciplined, responsible people have in our society, yeah, it's a good thing. The opposite, not so good. I think you can imagine that in leadership. That's even when it's the worst. But I digress. The two qualities is, yeah, multiple streams of income and personal development. The greatest apex predators in the marketplace are individuals who understand this principle. They don't just work a job and then they beep off to whatever. Now, why I say all this? Because the difference between those who succeed, and let's define success. Success is not a dollar amount. Success is not some contrived car you drive. Success is not even a title at a job. Success, because you can have a great job and your family's in shambles, right? Success is when you have the capacity to bring forth what's in your mind. That can be good or bad. Success is whatever you want it to be, and you're doing a good job of striving for that. If you want to have uh, 6 kids and you're raising 6 kids well, congratulations, you're a success. There's a audio, it's free on YouTube, so go ahead. It's by Earl Nightingale, Strangest Secret in the World. Talks for 30 minutes about goals. It's very simple. Those who have goals and those who don't. Like a ship leaving at a harbor. I'm not going to repeat that audio, but imagine your life as a ship. Imagine it leaves harbor. But goals, it's like your hand firmly holding at the wheel and it's going somewhere. Whereas without goals, it's like your ship's just drifting. It's just going aimlessly. And see, you'd be lucky if you even leave the harbor or if you crash an island. Why do I say all this? Why is the title called I'm Busy? Just because you're busy doesn't mean you're being productive. I'm going to say that again. Just because you feel busy doesn't mean you're being productive. And how do I know you're not being productive? Are you where you want to be in life? The car you're driving? The place you're living? The people you deal with? The job you have? Hmm? Oh, all the places you want to vacation to? Are you happy with that? Oh, you're not? Well, why is that? That's strange. You're working two jobs, you're doing this and that, you're tired, you're exasperated, you're running 190 miles an hour. What's going on? Oh, maybe you need more time. Oh, wait, that's right. You can't get more time. You only have 24 hours in a day. So the question remains, who's making the most out of their hours in the day? It's not like Warren Buffett, Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos. Oh, by the way, we done brain scans on those people, MRIs, and I'm pretty sure they all said that these individuals, their brains are just as, if not even more primitive than anyone else. I guess that's a sign, right? They're simple, they're straightforward. They just did the work. It's not like they're smarter, isn't it? It's like a cop out. It's an excuse. Oh, that's so and so. That's different. Yeah, see, you just gave yourself an out. When in reality, you can be them. It's not really a you can't just absolve yourself of the responsibility that it takes or the work. And when I say the work, I'm not even referring to like hours for dollars. I'm referring to like if you just did what they've done, you can get what they got. If you're not willing to do that, then you're not willing to do that. There's no shame in you. It's just that's just the stark reality. But don't give that garbage excuse. I'm busy. That's an excuse, man. My goodness, everyone's saying that now. That's just a polite way of saying no. People will make time if they understand the value of something. And I know that's a tough pill to swallow, especially if you're someone that you like to take them for their word, like, oh, they're really busy. But that's so stupid. People, they're not busy. They're so busy they're willing to travel 3 states away to visit so and so. They're so busy they're willing to travel to this place. They're so busy they're willing to get blackout drunk for three. They're so busy that they can't even go to the bathroom. How busy are you? Or really, you're just undisciplined with your time. Hey, I gotta say this to you. Someone's gotta take a stand and make a stand and sit and call this garbage out for what it is. I'm sick and tired of people lying to themselves. In fact, I want to take this one step further. There's a movie. You don't have to watch the whole movie, but there's a scene. It's called The Kingdom of Heaven. It's gotten very viral, and it's King Baldwin the Fourth. King Baldwin the Fourth won't even be able to see his 30s because he's got leprosy. He's a Christian ruler uh, of Jerusalem, and he's trying to help people get to the holy city. So he's sending his crusaders to protect the people, the innocent people who are just getting slaughtered by, I think, the Persians or something. I don't know what's going on. They don't like these people, right? You know how religion goes. In any event, he's talking to the main protagonist, and the guy, I'll make this simple so you can understand. The guy's like, man, what's going through your head? They're playing chess. So what's it? What's going through your head? Blah, blah, blah. And he's like, why do you do it? You know, you're dying. You got leprosy. You're not going to live till 30. You should just, be narcissistic. Help yourself. Why are you helping these people in spite of your own conditions? And he said, when when I stand before God, what can I say to him? That living a virtuous life was too inconvenient? That I was too busy or preoccupied with my own issues? These words that we say to ourselves or that we may say to others to absolve ourselves of the responsibility and the charge and the call in our own life. You can lie to yourself and you can lie to others, but this will not be enough when you stand before God. Every man must be able to speak on behalf of his own life. And he just tells the guy, remember that. And of course, that seems gonna like be important for another important decision the main character makes. But and also by the way, the movie didn't say all that. But I say it like that so you could understand the depth of what that meant. So many people, and I don't want you to make this mistake because I made it too. I think it probably cost me at least like I can say at least 5 years of my life. I could have been doing this like when I was 20, honestly. I'm 27. Not a big deal, but I guess I had to learn things along the way, so I don't regret that. But my point still stands. It's so easy. Busy. What a lie that you tell yourself and others. And if someone doesn't confront you on this, like myself, it's gonna that lie. Yeah, I know you don't think it's. I know you thought it got you off the hook, but reality, it just made your life and your character that much worse. Honestly, I think you should get a new friend group because anyone who either you don't got a good mirror to look at yourself, or friends that challenge you on your own dysfunctions like that. That's unfortunate that they just basically use you as a, I don't know, like a soundboard to hear themselves talk or reverberate what they're doing, like a follower, man. The richest people, not like I don't like to say like they're rich, but it's like I'm not just saying like rich as in, oh, since they're rich we should listen to them. I want you to understand why are they at where they're at. There's a reason. And one of the things, they're good stewards of their time. They know they have a schedule and they know where every 15 minutes of their day is going. Well, how about you? I can't say I have, I'll be honest with you. But how about an hour? How about every 4 hours? How about some goals? Do you have anything written down? Or are you just living each day vicariously, thinking to yourself, boy, I sure hope I do something? Are you hearing what I'm saying? Don't do it. It's easy. I There was a TED talk. It's probably like 12 years ago. It's probably even more pervasive now with all this technology. But I'm not against technology. I'm just saying this is like a caveat we have to recognize. In any event, the guy was doing the talk and he said, neuroscientists have figured out when you say I'm busy, you get endorphins from saying that. It's like a drug. It's an addiction. You feel good about yourself. Oh my goodness. Feeling good about being incompetent. Now, it also shows that after a long period of time and you got nothing to show for it, you don't feel good about yourself. Which basically that's what happened with me. I was doing a bunch of busy stuff. I think Zig Ziglar said it the best in his book. Oh my gosh. University of Success. That's worth a read, by the way. And then literally in the first couple pages, he says the reason why we don't live the life we want is because we keep focusing on our secondary task and not our primary thing that we're supposed to be doing. In other words, you played yourself, as DJ Khaled would say. Congratulations, you played yourself. Oh, I was busy. I did everything that I wasn't supposed to do and not the thing I was supposed to do, probably because of fear of failure, which blocks out total commitment. I'm going to say that again. The fear of failure blocks out total commitment, so you don't try. Because what's the point? Suppose you do win, right? That's another way of thinking it. I know all kinds of nuggets you can get out of this, right? I'm not saying it's wrong to be busy or have that feeling. Hey, you're not sitting on the couch collecting Cheeto dust, but you need to manage it like Joseph from the Bible, right? He's at Potiphar's house, he's at the pit, he's at the prison. No matter where he's at, he's the prince of Egypt. He's managing the economy of Egypt. He managed it. And I believe, in my personal opinion, you cannot ask God for more. Oh, God, I want this. I want that. I want the other. You can't even make your own bed at your house. You don't even have fundamental discipline. And you want more? When you haven't even honored less? You want five more goldfishes and the first one died because you didn't feed it? How stupid does that sound? You can have everything. Oh, but you can't have You can have anything, but you can't have everything. Think about that. What do you want? Why do you want it? When do you want it? Why do I say when? Because the reason why people don't set goals, because goals make them uncomfortable. Why do goals make people feel uncomfortable? Because goals, if they're really goals, they have a objective and a time frame. Goals are awkward because they set up parameters of failure, but they also give you a sense of urgency. So therefore, you don't say I'm busy. You tell people, hey, I'm free by dot dot dot. You know what that tells me about someone? That indicates to me they got their priorities straight. I don't care how busy someone claims to be. Everyone says it. Look at the masses, do the opposite, gang. Don't follow that trend. It's a very sad trend. I'm shocked at the amount of people that say they're busy, but then next thing you know, I can hear them talking to their circle, and they're talking about, oh yeah, I like it. I also watch that soap opera, and oh, you're busy entertaining yourself. That's the problem. Are you really busy, or are you just distracted? Ooh. Do they think it's the same thing? Well, congratulations, you're not fooling yourself. And that's the first step to progress, guys. Gal. God bless you. That's the first step to progress. There's a quote, and this is always, I guess you can say it's been my staple. The illusion of progress is worse than the reality of defeat. If you think you're making ground, hashtag busy, but you're not, 5 years go by, 10 years go by, and you look at your life, you look at the mirror like, I don't understand. I thought I'd be further. You were just a rat on a wheel. You were exerting energy. You get an A for effort, dude. Girl, you get an F for impact. You got pride in your heart, girl. You got what you wanted, but you don't want the life you got. And if no one tells you this, you just gonna keep going because your friends ain't doing it and you ain't doing it. I guess you are doing it because you got enough sense to listen to this. That's a start. Tick tock, tick tock. You can get more money. You can't get more time. And funny, time gets so much more valuable when the ages, when you get older. There needs to come to a point where your life where you just don't allow anything to just distract you, and discourage you, derail you, a few other D words. It's so sad when I hear people talk, when I hear that they're busy, it breaks my heart. That's why I'm doing this. I don't do this to stroke my ego. I do this because someone needs to make a stand and say, "Hey, enough. We got an epidemic on our hands. I got people running around thinking they're winning, but they're losers." Well, congratulations. I was one too. Still am. But that's the first step. The first step is when you recognize you suck. And it's the hardest step. You have to recognize, look in the mirror, and realize I've been sucking. But at least I haven't swallowed, haven't accepted this garbage. That's the trick right there. Not easy, but that's the trick. Are you going to believe you're winning? There's a verse. It says, we are more than conquerors. There are some people who are so obsessed with winning But then there are people who understand they are the victory. I don't get victory. I am the victory. When I embody that, and people can look at you and say, that guy has got his head on straight. When you talk, do people sense a feeling of confidence, of stillness, of peace? Or is it when you talk, all they see, all they hear is death, destruction, depression, anxiety, no peace? Really? Hmm. You may have that's a man, my goodness. I don't even know how that works out for relationships, dude. No wonder you get one night stands because they definitely don't want to deal with you every night. I know I just made someone mad, but someone's got to say it. Oh, they'll have you. They won't deal with you. I'm telling you this because I wish someone told me that. I'm telling you, 5 years go by like a snap. Gone. Because you get so distracted. I don't even remember the garbage I did 5 years ago. I probably played video games, probably did some pornography, probably did something took all that time, but what was it? Did it help me? Guess not. Now, am I strung out on drugs? Am I behind on my bills? And am I, I got a job, got benefits. I got time. I can moonlight and do other things like this. I'm doing pretty good. I got a good head on my shoulders, going to church, going to Bible study. I'm not just going out in debauchery. At least if I ain't got no sense, I don't know. Holy Spirit filled life, I'm I'm doing better. Praying in the morning, praying at night, journaling, writing a book, got notes. Wasn't like that. Or maybe I should say I did have that when I was 20. I just got busy. How many things have you put in the back burner that you shouldn't have? Hmm? Dreams, goals, aspirations, things that you just lull to sleep. I want you to get those back to life. I want you to write them down. In fact, do this right now. I want you to get a piece of paper, pause this podcast, get yourself a piece of paper. I want you to fold it up, a full, printer paper, that white sheet, and fold it up into like a little note, and I want you to write on the front of it when it's all folded so you can see one side. Write on what you want, right? Write what you want. I got it in my pocket at all times. So in my right pocket, I got my cell phone, right? But on my left pocket, I got this note. So I always think I got money. And to a person, it's just a random piece of paper, right? It's just like it's like, what is this thing? It's worthless. But depending on the right person, the person who wrote it, it's a gold. It's probably worth millions. So on my front one, I wrote on both sides, but on the one side it says the life of, and then parentheses, what is the life of in the front, a hero. I want to be a hero. Not to be famous, or maybe unsung here. I don't know. I want to be a kind of guy where maybe I can just help someone, save someone from the depths of their despair, give them hope, give them something that they can anchor on, a nugget that can help them because that stuff helped me. I'd be probably pissed off with life if I didn't learn the things I learned and heard the things I heard from YouTube and other great speakers that help others. I'm just doing my part. I'm giving it to you for free, like they gave it to me on YouTube. This podcast. Yeah, I just like giving people an out. And then on the note, because you fold it up, you could open it, right? And then on the inside, I put inspiring others, empowering, and I want to be inspired by those around me or their plights. Like the circumstances of other people. Oh man, I need to get more water. What am I going to do here? Oh well. Like the circumstances of other people or perhaps other people's failures inspire me to do better. I get negatively motivated. I'll talk about that later in another one. How about live a life where money is no longer an issue? I put $1 million on there. Well, it sounds pretentious, but I know a speaker who said he made his first million before he was 33 years old, but he got his life together. That's pretty cool. Would it be pretty cool to make decisions based on a dollar, not on a dollar bill, but based on the merits of your own character? I don't have to finance my way. I can just do that. That'd be pretty cool. And then there's one more. I put, hey, how about a wife that chases after God and me? That's pretty cool. And chases after her own dreams, of course. We're all hungry. What do you want? Keep that in your left pocket, my friend. That way, every time you're walking around, you feel like there's something in my pocket. Oh, that's right. And visualize that goal. Visualize that aspiration. Visualize that dream. Visualize those achievements. And over time, your mind will try to find ways to get that rolling. Maybe the law of attraction. Maybe it's just the law of focus. I think it's the law. I think that's just the ability of the focused mind. Because you notice when you get a new car or you replace your old car, you remember you start seeing all the cars that look like your car because you place value to it. Your mind focuses the things that you value on. Well, I can go on, but hopefully that helped. I know it helped somebody. I don't even know who it is. Well, this is from me to you from Stillwaters. You have a blessed day. And remember, when you're out there being productive, I'm out there with you. You're not out there by yourself. All right, deuces. I'll talk to you later.